Ladies, it is no secret that boys are gross. I myself am a dirty, filthy, disgusting boy. However, today we're going to be looking at one of the most wholesome creators on the whole platform of the YouTube. So do me a favor and just make sure you're absolutely eating something while you watch this video. I would not lie to you. Trust me. Trust me, don't trust me. However, before we get into this video, I'd like to give a big thank you to Nick Nobody for doing the Lord's work and compiling all of this information. I can't imagine the therapy bill he is going to receive.
This is Pamperchu, a 36-year-old diaper-loving furry that has been posting videos online documenting his degeneracy dating all the way back to 2007.
Now, fair warning, because I am a liar, and hopefully you're not eating, this video is going to be fucking disgusting. As a matter of fact, I absolutely hate the person that sent this video to me and introduced me to the degenerate world of Pamperchu, so princess, that is very angry. Now, Pamperchu is somewhat of a diaper enthusiast, and when I say enthusiast, I don't think you understand the level of obsession that this man has with diapers. There is not a dirty baby boom boom catcher within a 5-mile radius safe from this diaper sniper.
This is the story of Pamperchu, the furry, diaper-loving horror cow. Pamperchu was born on July 12, 1988, making him a 35-year-old man right now. He is a self-admitted furry pedophile and an avid ABDL enthusiast that has become notorious for his insane content showcasing his diaper fetish.
Now, in the defense of Pamperchu, I will say it is not completely uncommon for adults to wear diapers. I'm wearing one right this instant. Also, hear me out, diapers are made to be worn. Clothes are also made to be worn, therefore you mix the two, you all of a sudden have avant-garde fashion. However, what is not acceptable is you fur fetish freaks, so get out of here.
Pamperchu's persona is a blue wolf named Sandy Wolf that was only seen at a couple conventions before it was seemingly retired as he devolved more into the baby fur lifestyle. Eventually, he resorted to wearing a blue bunny costume complemented by childlike overalls and baby bottles.
I will quite honestly say that I have never hated Bugs Bunny more in my life. Now don't ask why, but I have plenty of Elmer's glue. However, where is Elmer Fudd when you need him?
Pamperchu has even gone in public with his friends dressed in his bunny baby persona.
Hi everyone, it's me, Pamperchu. I'm here at Burger King, enjoying a burger, and I got a Slurpee. It's not a 7-Eleven Slurpee, it's a Burger King Slurpee, but it's still Coke. On to the next adventure. I think it's a thrift store.
Now, personally, I don't want to kink shame, however, I'm going to, because if you bring this shit in public, you deserve to be made fun of. I mean, at this point, if you're going to take your kink into public, you might as well just do like everybody else and make a YouTube channel. Isn't that white, princess?
Hi, Daddy. A fly flew out. I don't have any cash left. So I gotta go get some monies. Let's see if it works. Ooh, I got 10 cents interest this quarter.
Ha, 10 cents interest. Such a funny joke. Gonna let you in on a little secret here that you might not have noticed or picked up on, because he is calling the man recording daddy, and that does not mean his father. That is not his father at all. In slang, daddy is sometimes often used to refer to a dominant or authoritative male figure, often in romantic or sexual contexts. It's commonly used in certain subcultures or in relationships where one partner plays a more protective or guiding role. I personally know the term from PP Cocaine's DDLG, so I guess if you know, you know. And in the legendary words of Trap Bunny Bubbles herself, I'm about to pop my shit like bubblegum. Eventually, he stops wearing the fursuits altogether and just starts wearing diapers.
Pamperchu has been posting about his degenerate behavior going as far back as 2007, where you could find him on a web forum talking about how he microwaves and wears used diapers he gets from the dumpster. The thread was started with a post that read, "I can't buy diaper, so I just go through the trash to find some. What do you think? Is it a good idea?" And this would be Pamperchu's first reply.
Basically, he ended up telling the person, hey, that's not good for you, don't do that, it's unhealthy, you're going to probably die. And of course, I'm lying, because why would he do that?
I do it, and it's safe. as long as you know what you are doing. Wet diapers are very safe and can be reused, but poopy diaper can make you sick, so just be careful. I have saved wet and poopy diapers from dumpsters for over 10 years and I have never been sick. I love the smell of old diapers and love getting them free out of the garbage. You can microwave them really hot and kill off any bacteria and germs. Then let them cool down before wearing them or you will burn yourself. Everyone seems so grossed out from used diapers on this site. If you like dumpster diapers, go for it. Just be careful.
I mean, honestly, it's not a bad tactic. If you have a diaper fetish, people are literally just throwing them away. It kind of reminds me of Chinese gutter oil.
China's gutter oil problem is absolutely terrifying. 1/10 of restaurants in China are reusing cooking oil directly from the sewer, known as black gold. People are collecting sewage from various manholes, boiling it, and processing it so the oil rises to the top. That's then scraped, reheated, and processed to fry and cook your food. China has various laws to fight this and will sentence people to prison for doing it, but the number of people using sewage oil appears to be rising. It's gotten so bad that some people in China have resorted to bringing in their own oil to restaurants, instructing chefs to use theirs to avoid any potential sewage oil.
I mean, good thing that's happening in China and not in America, right? Right?
Thankfully, somebody named Wingdog would reply to this saying, "Just going to give you the warning that you can contract diseases through urine and your advice is also very dangerous to the original poster. Also, a microwave will not kill off bacteria and can start a fire." Pamperchu would reply with an image of his microwave and say, "My microwave is awesome. 1971 radar range. I have been doing it for a long time and I have never been sick. Also, I don't see any way to start a fire with a microwave unless you are a complete idiot. If someone wants to wear a nice squishy old diaper, let them. It's for the most part safe to do and will not make you sick. We have immune systems that can handle most things that we come in contact with." Geez, you people worry too much. If someone wants to play with used diapers, they should be able to without everyone telling them how dangerous or gross it is. I know it can make you sick, but you know what? I have never gotten sick.
Now, I will say, just like Pamperchu, I have never gotten sick when playing with dirty or used diapers, mainly because I don't play with dirty or used diapers. Honestly, once again, I'm quite surprised because Pamperchu is correct. You can, in theory, use a microwave to kill the bacteria. Most bacteria are killed at temperatures above 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius. If the microwave heats the food or liquid to this temperature and maintains it for a sufficient time, it can effectively kill bacteria. However, just because you can doesn't mean you should. And just when you thought Karen was bad for bringing fish to work and using the communal microwave to heat it up, could you imagine working with Pamperchu? Now, we all know that microwaves give cancer. However, I have never met anybody that actively tries to pursue getting cancer or any type of illness, although there are bug chasers out there. And if you are thinking that bug chasers are either a middle-aged woman with a fly swatter or some scientist trying to discover a new species of insect, then you are incredibly wrong. Bug chasers are individuals who actively seek to contract HIV. The term is often used within certain subcultures, particularly in the context of gay male communities, where some people engage in risky sexual behaviors with specific intents of acquiring the virus.
Another insane belief that Pamperchu holds is that no canned food can go bad, so he enjoys eating what he calls vintage foods. And I know Pamperchu claimed in the previous post that he has never gotten sick from his degenerate microwave behavior, but a video he would post claiming he has cancer, specifically Hodgkin's lymphoma, tells a different story.
Hello everyone, it's me, Pamperchu. Today I wanted to make a video talking about my recent medical trips and my hospital visits and things like that. 2 weeks ago, I went into the hospital to the emergency room. I had a big mass on my neck here, and for the last month before that, I was getting a lot of swelling. Some days my neck would be out to here, but the swelling's down right now, but I do still have a lump here. This might be hard to see, but there's a lump over on the side of my neck.
Now, I think I will speak for most of us when I say, unfortunately, it didn't take him, and I also will speak for most of us when I say, why, God? Why punish us like this? What did we actually do?
I went to the ER about a week ago, and it might have been a little longer than that, but I went into the ER and for pain, because I had been experiencing a lot of pain the last 3 days before I went into the ER, and they said it was going to be either cancer or mono. or it could have been cat scratch was another one. But yesterday I went in for just another appointment, and they finally had a diagnosis. They took a few samples out of my lump here. They took a needle and took 3 core samples, and they tested 2 of them. One of them was inconclusive. The other one was that it showed signs of the cancer. So I do have Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm not worried about it, but everyone else around me is kind of upset and worried.
The crazy part about his cancer situation is I actually believed him more than I ever believed Boogie2988. Go fuck yourself. However, the reason I compared him to a bug chaser is he seems to do things that actively try to promote him getting cancer.
Now, I don't think it's crazy to believe using a microwave from the 1970s with its safety features turned off to cook used diapers to wear and expired food to eat caused this problem for Pamperchu here. Or maybe it's from the recalled Johnson & Johnson baby powder he exclusively uses. This baby powder was removed from stores because it potentially caused cancer, and Pamperchu went out and hoarded as much as he could.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today I wanted to show you my baby powder collection. Ever since Johnson & Johnson's announced they were going to stop selling talcum-based baby powder in North America, that's the US and Canada, I've started worrying about getting a hold of more. All the stores in the area stopped selling them on their shelves. I ended up getting most all of the stores in the area stock that was on clearance. And then I purchased quite a few cases from Amazon.
What he's not telling you is he got the cancer from treating the baby powder as La Cosa Nostra. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad would you be if you found out that your dealer was cutting in your 100% pure Bolivian in with Booger2988 sugar? Because when he's not busy making the equivalent of British tea in the microwave, he is busy doing the illicit substances and the alcohols.
Some additional facts about his health before we get into all the degenerate content. Pamperchu is an alcoholic and a drug addict, 2 contributing factors that definitely bear some responsibility for the way he acts.
Somebody brought up my drinking, and they're asking me if it runs in the family. Yeah, one side of my family, they always drink, but it was a functional drinking, I guess.
I don't care if people drink. I don't care if people do drugs recreationally. However, please be responsible. I've watched alcohol destroy my family. He then goes on to talk about the substances that he's been abusing, one of them being morphine, and I will say that there is not enough morphine in this world to be able to erase the pain from watching this fucking video. And if there were, I would be sucking it down through a tiny, tiny straw like a Capri Sun that sometimes you just can't get the hole to open, so you have to flip the whole thing upside down and poke a hole in the bottom and drink it that way. And if you've never had a Capri Sun and done it this way, you have to go get one right now. And I am thinking about starting a juice company that sells the packaging upside down. It's going to be called Pamperchu Juice, and it's going to be recycled sewer water. Thank you, China, for the idea. Or should I say, 谢谢中国。对呀，我会说一点普通话。
So yeah, for a little while now, I haven't had morphine in 2 years, and it's starting to really get to me. I took it for 10 years before that. And the other one, well, it's been a while. And so I shared something with a friend today.
I don't know what's more scarier, the fact that Pamperchu is a complete degenerate monster that can't actually help his actions, or the people that choose to be friends with this complete degenerate monster that can't help his actions. For example, I don't know what's worse, me being a complete loser making shitty YouTube videos about shitty people, or all of you here choosing to watch them. When he's not busy being high on opiates and microwaving diapers, he is grilling them out, and personally I prefer my shit catchers to be medium rare.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu, and today we're making a barbecue diaper. Let's see if it's ready. Well, it's starting to melt there.
Typical white person to make barbecue diaper and not use any sauce. As a matter of fact, as a white person who is allergic to anything tasting good, someone once said the rapper's name, Flava Flav, and I responded with bless you. However, something that you might not know is that the powder and the chemicals used in the diapers often provides the diapers with a different flavor, and if that makes sense to you, please check yourself into a mental institution.
Give it some more time. Here, I'll put it over in the hot section. Mmm, delicious. Ah, now we got some sizzle. Flip it over there. Ooh, hot.
Ah yes, when you're grilling diapers, please remember that the gel inside is extremely hot and I would really hate for you to burn yourself, you fucking weirdo. And when he's not busy being high on opiates and dumpster diving for dirty nappies, he's making tutorials about how to flush things down a toilet that shouldn't be flushed down a toilet. And speaking of YouTubers flushing things down the toilet, congratulations to all of you dumbasses getting canceled for grooming children. You deserve it.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. Today, I'm going to teach you how to flush a diaper down the toilet. Now normally, you wouldn't do this. It can cause problems with your septic tank or sewer system. But today, I'm going to show you how it's done properly so you don't damage your septic tank or sewer system.
Actually, I have the best tutorial on how not to damage your septic tank or sewage system while flushing a diaper down the toilet. It's called Don't Do It.
Alright, so first, you lift the lid, and you also want to lift the man lid. Okay, women don't like to sit on this either.
Now, honestly, I don't know whether to be more confused about him calling the toilet seat a man lid or the idea that he has some type of notion what women do or do not want. Then again, he could be right. There could be a girl out there named Ashley gooning to Pamperchu right now.
So, what you do is you take your wet diaper, and what you do is get it wet until it's gooey. It needs to be gooey for a reason. Alright, because if it's dry, it might flush down and clog up your toilet. So you want it gooey ahead of time. Then what you can do, you're gonna let it drop out like that. Okay? And you're gonna go like this.
On today's episode of Indian Street Food, we're going to be making toilet diaper soup. And honestly, as a tutorial, this is kind of terrible because he doesn't tell you all the tools that you will be needing in order to complete the process. Like, you're going to need a disposable hand to be able to stick in the toilet because I'm not fucking touching that shit. He then proceeds to continue the tutorial by ripping the diaper into shreds and beginning to flush them, and actually clogs the toilet and then closes the lid like none of us fucking noticed.
And you actually, you want to like rip it in pieces. This is for children that are afraid to show the parents diapers in the trash. So you put it in pieces like that. You want it in pieces so it doesn't clog up your plumbing system. That was too big to go, so we gotta go bigger. Smaller pieces. And like that. Now flush again. Before it to fill, and then tank. Ready? And that's how you do it. Thank you for watching my show.
As far as the tutorial goes, I give it a 0 out of 10 because I now have 2 clogged toilets. I thought the one upstairs was a fluke due to water pressure, so I went downstairs to try it and it is also clogged. Now I have to call a fucking plumber. Thanks, Pamperchu. And when he's not busy targeting children with shitty YouTube tutorials about flushing diapers, he's running experiments in the name of science.
Hello everyone, this is Pamperchu. And you might remember my diapers that were on the roof for a couple years. I was doing a scientific experiment. There's an airplane. I was doing an experiment, and this is, I mean, the park told me to take it down, and so I did take it down, but I'll let the airplane go by. There we go. So I can hear my own voice. But I was really studying the way UV light from the sun breaks down diapers, which it does. Because when I was a kid, they said diapers took 500 years to decompose. Bullshit. So now I'm actually proving it.
According to Google, disposable diapers can take up to 500 years or more to decompose in a landfill. The exact time depends on various factors, including the materials used in the diaper and the conditions of the landfill. Most disposable diapers are made from materials like plastic, which is not biodegradable, contributing to their long decomposition time. This long decomp period is a significant environmental concern, leading to increased interest in more sustainable diaper options, such as cloth diapers or biodegradable alternatives.
So this was up there for about maybe a year, but you can look how the airplane. Oh, I live in an airfield, right? Yeah, okay. But hold on, what's it smell like? It smells good. It smells like it smells good. It doesn't smell stinky. But you can see the red that used to be on the bear. The red faded first, and it's kind of faded, right? But this is just the beginning of it. So like here's one of the red on the kitty cat faded.
Okay, for science, we now know that red on diapers when they are left on the roof tends to fade. Very, very good and pertinent information that we've learned, Pamperchu.
And I've done these experiments before. I've never done it in this length of time though. But yeah, you can see that fox turned white. It used to be, I believe, like orange. I don't know, but these are just one part of the experiment. Now this is the cool stuff. I know it looks like a big bunch of rust in diapers, but I was doing, this one. I don't know how that got up there, but that one didn't fade. It didn't have the time, but so in here we have vintage diapers, but look what happened after 2 years. See how it's breaking down like that? Yeah, 500 years bullshit. Now if you bury anything, you can bury anything in a landfill. Anything, an orange, a hot dog, whatever, dirty diaper. It will be the same because it has no oxygen and no UV light. But if you leave them out in the sun, this is 1.5 years. Well, there's some rust on there too, but look at that. It just peeled off. The plastic is literally decomposing like that. It just falls apart.
Now, I personally love the fact that he crumbled the piece of plastic up while saying, look at it, it just falls apart and it continues to stay intact in one piece and fall into the bucket as one piece and starts to unravel. Like on a serious note, do you think he's doing this for science because he's getting funded by NASA? Because I feel like that's something that the government elites would actually be interested in, how long it would take to decompose a baby diaper. Moving on to the next part of the video, Nick covers where Pamperchu decides to play crisscross applesauce with some diapers, and in a fashion similar to wine pressing, he steps on them, and that's kind of what looks like comes out. Fair warning, if you are eating at this part, this is probably where I would suggest that you stop, because it's quite honestly one of the most disgusting things I have ever seen.
But by far, the worst thing Pamperchu likes to do with his dirty diapers is squish them with his bare hands and feet.
Do testing, we're doing research here. We're doing lots of research. See, there's a pink one, so then we're gonna see the squish test here. Wow, pretty good. Oh, man. Let's see if we can get one to... Man, no, those are strong. It came out the top, though. See there? Yeah, now we'll get to the other side.
There are so many questions that begin with a why. Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Why is it this color? And what the fuck happened to you as a kid to fuck you up this bad? In all reality, he's actually missing the market because he needs a device for ASMR to do this, because I'd imagine he'd make a buku amount of money from feet people. All he needs are some dirty diapers, a bi-directional microphone, and some buckets, and then he's going to make so much money from people gooning over him, mashing up dirty diaper, pee-pee, water, and all that shit inside of a bucket.
Yeah, the seam out the top is like the worst. Here, now we'll get some close-ups here. I'll do my toes and almost slipped there with my other foot. And then, yeah, same goo everywhere. Delicious. Don't you want to eat that stuff? I mean, I would.
And the reason that he says it looks delicious and that he would probably eat it is probably because he has eaten it. Pamperchu sitting over there like Dora going, muy delicioso. I'm the map, 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 I'm the map. That, kids, is called foreshadowing. After doing the floor squishing experiment, he decides to take that experiment to a much grander scale by filling the bathtub up with dirty used diapers and then rolling in his not his own shit, but other people's shit and piss.
And I made a little mess on the floor in my last video, but I made a bigger mess in the tub. So these are all like diapers out of the dumpster. Like they were new and stuff. So I just soaked them in water. You see there's some water. I soaked them all up. And what we're going to do, we're going to jump in the tub and we're going to squish them. We're going to squish them like this. See how it's like folding? And it's still good, but see, watch this. Oh, it popped out the side. Oh, it didn't burst. There it goes. So we're gonna squish them all.
Could you imagine what exactly Pamperchu smells like? It's gotta be a weird odor, an off-putting scent, an unsettling aroma, an unusual fragrance, a pungent whiff, an odd-smelling, eerie scent, disconcerting smell, quirky odor, and funky stench. I personally believe that he would smell like curdled milk as well as dead and rotten fish.
We're gonna squish them. It gets all gooey. Look, see how it gets all gooey in between your toes? Yeah, this is fun. And just kind of pop them. Ah. Okay, alright, I'll sit down. Ooh. Oh, wow, nice and warm.
I don't like any of this. I legitimately hate all of this, and I am truly, truly sorry that any of you had to see this, because I could not imagine sitting on warm, dirty diapers that I have put in a bathtub and filled to the brim. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can imagine at least one person gooning to this as they are watching it on the screen, and yes, I am talking to you, Moonflowers. I am talking to you.
Yeah, you kind of grab these diapers, sometimes they burst open. See how the goo comes out? That's what we like. That's the part we like. I can break through the plastic and break through the front and back, but yeah, it's just kind of this slime stuff, and it's gel. And so here, I'll take another one, and I can just see all this goo comes out, and it's really fun. Autistic people love this stuff.
I don't know. I'm hearing a whole lot of crickets from the autistic community right now. Do you have anything to say for yourselves?
I just filled the tub with water and filled it with a bunch of defunct baby diapers. And look at that. Look at that. This is just water and gel. But, yeah, we kind of like this stuff. And I love it between my toes. You see my feet getting all squishy. It feels really good between your toes. Yeah. Baby diapers or whatever. You kind of squeeze them open. Well, that one had child pee in it. Child pee. That's child pee. But you see how it's a little yellow? You can just mix it in with the others. Don't matter.
Honestly, I do kind of feel that it does matter, because I don't think we get to say, hey, I'm just gonna lay down and roll around in child piss and not set off red flags. Now, you can call me crazy, however, I think the only time that we should be covered in child piss is when you are changing your child's diaper and they decide to piss on you. I wanna piss on you, drip, drip, drip.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. Oh, there's a diaper underneath. Oh, it's a Pampers. There we go. So yeah, just kind of squeeze it till it breaks open. There you go. And the gel came out. Yeah, it's something autistic kids really love. So it's always something fun to do. We always have fun with ourselves. We find things to do that entertains us, and this is one of those things.
What I really want to know is why he thinks that autistic children are going to fill a bathtub with diapers, then fill said diapers full of water, and then sit in them and squeeze them out just to get to the gel inside. Honestly, I think it would be better to invest into something like slime or kinetic sand or heroin. Honestly, anything other than doing what he is doing right now.
And in the current day and age, Pamperchu lives in what looks like a trailer park with a roommate that's just as strange as him. Now you might be wondering how Pamperchu pays rent or buys the hundreds of boxes of diapers he owns and stockpiles. Truth be told, how he affords this lifestyle is kind of a mystery. He most likely lives off of a governmental SSI, and he has talked about selling his used dirty diapers for up to $60 a pop to willing buyers. Yes, there are people out there in this world that are looking to buy wet and messy diapers from other people online.
Look, all I'm saying is $60 a pop. I mean, you know, it's not a bad side hustle. It's really not.
Another likely revenue stream Pamperchu had was through his interactions with old creeps online that like to call themselves daddies. These people like to play a father figure role in these interactions, often changing Pamperchu's diapers and who knows what else behind the scenes. There's even a video of one of these old weirdos taking Pamperchu to a kids park to play on the playground.
Let's go. There, I made it to the top.
Okay, go down to the hammock.
Okay.
Lay in it. Lay in it and then do an upside down twist.
No, I'll fall out.
It'd be funny.
No, it won't.
Okay, hold on dearly. Now squirrel, go over there and turn it around.
No. That'll hurt. Squirrel can do it and I'll spin him.
Okay. Here, baby, here's your baby bottle.
My carrot.
And what other neat things do we have around here?
A psych ward, a door that leads to the end of a firing range, anything that I could think of that would be bad, I wish that they had around there that they were involved in, because I literally hate Pamperchu so much, and I literally fucking hate the person that sent this to me. Now, in my opinion, age play is disgusting, and some forms of age regression is borderline pedo behavior. However, not everyone in a CGL relationship is a creep. Sometimes you just want to be small bean. It's okay to be small bean. However, it is not okay to be a small bean in a pacifier and diaper because you're not a fucking 3-year-old. Not only does he pretend to be a child getting stylized by a grown man, he also talks about how he wants to stylize a young child himself.
These daddies are not the only pedophiles in this story. Pamperchu himself is a pedophile and has confessed on video to some insane things.
Right now, I'm craving children. Like, I really want a child, but I know I can't have that in my life right now, so I have stuffed animals. Oh, it's still making me think, though. Yeah, someday I would love to have a real child. Well, I had a dream like this. A real child, he was 7 years old, wearing a wet diaper, and I picked him up and floated him to my bed, and I rubbed his back. That's all I did. I don't know why that's in my dreams, but it's very comforting for me. I have a lot of friends who wear diapers when in their older age, but I guess I should just say now I like kids. I mean, it's not in the same way you might like kids, but it's a parenting feeling. It's something you got. It's really difficult to talk about.
I have a kid myself, and I think children are great. They have an air of innocence about them and a brutal honesty that can make a grown fat man who wants to be a YouTuber cry. Never in the history of ever have I thought the phrase, I like kids, in a way that you don't, because when you say a phrase like that, you would assume that people would like kids in a normal way. Not to mention having a dream about a 7-year-old in a wet diaper. I don't know what 7-year-old is wearing a wet diaper unless they are having serious problems with night terrors or some type of trauma. Also remember, Pamperchu is into ABDL, which is a kink, so I would make the assumption that he thinks that this child is also into kink and would want to fuck him. I need everyone that is still here to go into the comment section and type a comment saying it is not okay to have inappropriate thoughts about children, and it is definitely not okay to touch children inappropriately.
Not only that, Pamperchu has been active active on Telegram for the last couple of years. Telegram is an encrypted messaging app notoriously used by pedophiles, and Pamperchu has his very own group chat where various incriminating leaks have come out of. The first leak is him confessing to being a pedophile.
I was sitting in the garage in the gallery and on a couch with him, and so I said, Avery, are you a pedophile too? And he goes, oh, yeah, I guess so. But then, a year goes by and he goes, no, I hate that. I'm not into that. Ugh. So it's hard to tell. Did I persuade him into saying yes because I was right there and his new friend? Or whatever. He really does not like to talk about it. But he might be. Of course I am. I'm open about it. I'm very good at talking about all of it. And for some reason, every friend I meet, I go, are you a pedophile? I'm a pedophile. Are you one too? And they go, yeah. So sometimes it's just you're trying to be cool in the crowd you're in without offending anyone. So, hell, I don't know. I'm not sure he is or not.
Speaking of pedophiles, have you seen the guys on Twitter that bait them into public situations and then beat the living shit out of them? Personally, I can't get enough of that content.
And yeah, I think saying into kids would be a better term than what we have in America, which is pedophile. But that's the word I've chosen to repurpose because it's exactly what I feel like, and that's what they label it as. But there's plenty of places around the world where they do not have age of consent, and they don't have a pedophile. You see in the news a wealthy male that wants a 12-year-old girl. It's not called the same thing in other parts of the world.
Just because something doesn't have a name or a classification or a nomenclature doesn't mean it is right. You can't just go around having you-know-what with children. Just because the name of something doesn't exist doesn't mean the thing doesn't exist. And I will say, hear me out, I have never once seen Sneeko and Pamperchu in the same room, so I don't know, they could be the same person.
What do I want? I want a bunch of little toddlers running around so I can feed them and change diapers and cuddle with them at night. And if they're like preteens, yeah, of course I'd be okay with, experimenting with them. I'm not gonna stick it in them. Not like that. But that's what children should have. Instead of the sex ed they have in public school, oh my god, that's a disgrace. I don't see why not. Why can't a 12-year-old that's been cuddling with me all of his life why can't we touch each other and experiment, such as when kids do it with each other? Well, I actually have an education, so I can teach them things. The correct words for the things they're pointing at and whatnot.
Have we heard enough? Are we done here? Can we, because we do put dogs down for biting people, and we don't even believe that they have a sentient brain, so this fucking monster should... I can't say those words on YouTube. Honestly, in my opinion, the idea that you would cuddle with a 12-year-old and then teach them about adult acts doesn't even afford you a place in prison. You belong under the dirt. In my opinion, of course, in Minecraft.
And if that wasn't sick enough, there's even screenshots of Pamperchu getting a 15-year-old to send pictures of themselves into this very same group chat all of these audio messages were coming out of. Pamperchu in the Telegram chat would say, "It's a fun thing boys like. Feet." And the 15-year-old would say, "Can I post mine, even though I'm 15? Am I allowed to send my body here?" And Pamperchu would say, "What part? Just do it. No hard dick, please. Soft is okay. Soft penis makes it legal." And you can see just a few lines down, an image was sent. This is a sick and dangerous individual, and if the police searched his phone and hard drives, I bet he would be going to jail for a long ass time.
Honestly, in my opinion, probably not, because at this point, I don't actually trust anybody in any sense of authority to do the right thing in a situation where people are literally grooming children. I mean, for Christ's sakes, everyone knows that the CIA hasn't released the Epstein flight logs because everyone on that list is someone that they are blackmailing. Also, on a side note, they're turning the fucking frogs gay, so ribbit.
In the current day and age, Pamperchu is still up to what he knows best: frying baby diapers with electrical wires. This video was from just a little over a month ago.
So you've seen my old videos. I've cooked diapers plugged in the wall. I don't have an amp meter or watt meter, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this into here and slide this into here, and hopefully there goes another kilowatt. Alright, so we have it kind of hooked up. It's not rolling the ball yet, but let's just do a testing. I'm going to get it closer to the light here next to the power outlet. I'm not fused or anything, but you know, I have circuit breakers. Oh, it's buzzing. But, you know, maybe I should roll it up, though. Quiet on. Ow! Ooh, that buzzed me a little. I know, I'm so afraid of electricity, huh? It buzzed me a little bit.
Unfortunately, it did not buzz lightyear him and send him into the infinity and beyond, and hopefully in a place that's much darker and much more hot than hell. Since the Christian storm god Yahweh has not seen it fit to take Pamperchu, I'll take Zeus. I'll take Indra. Shit, I'll take Lightning McQueen as the shooter. I don't care. Could you imagine Lightning McQueen rolling up with Mater and dropping 30 on him, just hitting him with that cur chow 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 chow. Now, I understand the term different strokes for different folks. However, unlike you guys, I do not actually like Pamperchu. I can't stand him. I personally hate him. Now, obviously, I'm just kidding. I love all of you, and I'm sorry to anyone named Ashley out there who I might have assumed was gooning to Pamperchu. I now know better. And a special thank you to Nick Nobody for putting all of this together. I can't imagine the psychological horror that you went through compiling all of these videos and all of the research that you had to have done to do that work. The Lord's work, the devil's work. I'm not sure whose work it is. I just know that it's cursed. Also, thank you to anyone that is still here. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and Pamperchu, welcome to the fucking petting zoo.